Hello dear students, I hope you are doing great, and most importantly, you are up to date with your e-classes, studies and assignment submissions. Well, before we begin, I would like to acquaint you all with one of the most famous phrases by Edward Lytton. I quote and unquote, "The pen is mightier than the sword." What exactly this phrase means, dear students? It means that the use of language or the use of communication is one of the most powerful tool to win over anything and everything. It's the most potent tool, that is use of language. In order to make language powerful, one must be correct. That is, the use of language should be correct in order to make it a powerful tool. So, most of the times we speak incorrect English, which becomes a mere joke rather than being a powerful tool. So, in order to make our language powerful, let us make our language correct. In order to do it correct, the next content that we are going to study plays a vital role, that is CONCORD. Well, CONCORD is nothing but subject-verb agreement. Let us dig deep into it. An agreement between subject and verb in number is nothing but CONCORD. If the subject is singular, the verb form must be singular. If the subject is plural, then the verb form must be plural. Please note, in the following examples, along with the rules that I have provided with, subject is colored in red and verbs are colored in blue. Let us know the rules that are here to offer as far as subject verb agreement rules are concerned. The first rule states, verb agrees with subject in number. Very basic rule it is, which goes in the definition also. If the subject is singular, the verb has to be in a singular form. And in case the subject is in plural form, the verb must also be in plural form. Let us understand this with the example that is here. Kushal jogs every morning. Kushal is singular in number, so Kushal is a subject, so verb also has to be in singular form. Kushal jogs. Jogs is verb. So Kushal jogs every morning. Second example here. If the subject is plural, the verb form should be in plural. The players jog every morning. Players is subject, which is in plural form, hence jog is verb form, which is in plural form. Please note that subject, if it is singular, it doesn't end with s, but if the verb is in singular form, it ends with s, vice versa. If the subject is in plural form, usually it will end with s, whereas if the verb is in plural form, it doesn't end with s. Moving forward, rule number 2. The verb agrees with the first subject of the sentence when the subjects are joined with the help of along with, as well as, and with. If these words or phrases are used to join the subjects, the verb agrees with the first subject. So usually these phrases are used when that is, two subjects are used in a sentence. So what happens in such cases? Let us get to know. Virat, along with his players, is entering the stadium. Please do not get confused. Please pay attention. Here there are two subjects, Virat and players. So when two subjects are taken and joined with the help of along with, then first subject should be considered. So it is like using Virat is entering the stadium. So do not get confused with the second subject, which is in plural form. Directly pay attention on the first subject, that is Virat. Virat, along with his players, is entering the stadium, not are entering the stadium. Please pay attention, students. Next example. The student, as well as the committee members, is excited. It's not the students as well as the committee members are excited. It is the student, comma, as well as the committee members, comma, is excited. The third example here. The man with the children looks like Shri Narendra Modi. Here, the man is singular, children are plural, but in the sentence, it is the man that we need to pay attention to. So, the man looks like Shri Narendra Modi is how we concur it. So, the man with the children looks like Shri Narendra Modi. I hope you have understood rule number 2. Let's head on to rule number 3. Distributive numerals, like these are the words that are called as distributive numerals. Sometimes the sentences begin with distributive numerals. So these are nothing but subjects here. Each, everyone, somebody, someone, everybody, etc. Take singular form. Simple rule. If at all the sentences start with either of these words, then make sure this is considered as singular form of subject. Example, each of the students has a pen. So each of the students, don't get confused with the plural form of word students. Just pay attention to the first subject here, each. Each is always considered to be singular form. Everyone was asked, not were asked. Most of the times you might have heard people using this form as plural word, using this word as a plural form. Everyone were asked is what we come across, but it is incorrect. Everyone was asked to attend the meeting. Somebody was knocking at the door continuously. Somebody is singular form, was is singular form. Somebody was knocking at the door continuously. Easy rule, rule number 3. Let us move forward with rule number 4. Quantitative pronouns like none, some, most, all, and a lot will either take singular form or plural form depending upon the number of the noun. If the noun is countable, then it will be plural. If the noun is uncountable, then it is singular form. Examples here. None of the students were attentive in the class. None of the students Students is countable noun, so it will be were. Similarly, some of the milk is uncountable. It can be measured, but it cannot be counted. 1 milk, 2 milks, impossible. So, for uncountable noun, no matter what happens, when these quantitative pronouns are used, they always go as singular form. Some of the milk was spilled. Some of the students were attentive in the class. I hope you have understood the fourth rule. Next up, fifth rule, subjects joined by nor and or take the form that agrees with the last subject. Please make note, when the words like as well as, along with are used, first subject has to be taken into consideration. But when words like nor and or are used to join the subjects, last subject has to be taken into consideration. Please do not get confused, dear students. Let us understand it better with the example here. Neither Mohan nor Sohan is coming to class. So the second subject is singular here. Neither Mohan nor Sohan is coming to class. What if the second subject is plural? Neither Mohan nor his friends are coming to class. So last subject is what matters the most here. Rule number 6. Simple rule. Were replaces was when a wish is expressed. Whenever we desire something, I wish I dash, I wish I dash. When we desire like this, when we wish for something, it is not I wish I was. It is always I wish I were. Example, I wish I were a pilot, not I wish I was a pilot. I hope you understood this. Most of us keep wishing for one or the other thing. I wish I was a lion. Incorrect. I wish I were a lion, etc. Such examples always go with were when a wish or desire is expressed. A very simple rule. Next up, rule number 7. A present form of verb must follow the auxiliary verb didn't in a sentence. Most of the times, many non-native speakers in English, they commit this particular mistake. That is, soon after the usage of didn't, they come up with past form of verb, which is incorrect. Soon after the usage of didn't, one has to use present form of verb. Let us understand with the example. Nitin didn't completed the assignment is incorrect. The correct usage is Nitin didn't complete the assignment. So whenever you use didn't, you should use present form of verb. Nitin did not submitted is incorrect. Nitin did not submit the assignment. Nitin didn't played the match is incorrect. Nitin didn't play the match is correct. So after didn't, always present form of verbs should appear. Rule number 8. Expression of time, money and measurement always take singular form, even if they are in plural form, but they take singular form. Only expression of time, money and measurement. First example, time. 2 days is what we need to complete the English assignment. 2 days are what we need. Incorrect. 2 days is what we need. I hope you understood this. Second example, money. 1,000 rupees are too much to ask for. Incorrect. 1,000 rupees is too much to ask for. I hope you understood this. And finally, measurement. 60 kilometers is a long distance to cover in an hour. As far as measurement is also concerned, 60 kilometers is plural form, but it is taken as singular form. It's not 60 kilometers are a long, no, incorrect. 60 kilometers is a long distance to cover in an hour. So with this we complete yet another topic, that is CONCORD, subject verb agreement. I hope you have understood this particular content. Any doubts, clarifications, you just feel free to post your questions on your WhatsApp groups. I hope you have understood this. Please go through the rules once again. Practice as much as possible. As I told in the beginning, powerful tool is to use a language correctly. Language usage can be a very powerful tool, powerful weapon in order to win over the world only when the language is correct. So correct your language and you shall be the most powerful person. With this, I would like to end this session. Thank you very much, dear students. Stay safe. Have a good day.